we'll get started then. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Corey. I am Frank's son. I am a student at the University of Rhode Island, studying Communication Studies and Leadership Studies. I'm a part of the SOLC program on campus. It's the Student Organizational Leadership Consultants program. We organize retreats and facilitate events for organizations so they can better bond with one another. First, I would like you guys to take a peek at the first page of your packets. It is a participant consent form. You may read through it quickly and then sign your name, date, and fill out the information on the bottom.
By the way, I'm signing everybody else in because I'm so good.
What's the name?
Today is phenomenal.
Dave. Okay, I sign everybody in after you.
Really?
Excellent, thank you. You can put that right behind you, actually.
Damon, I hear Frank Sinatra.
I hear that.
I heard it, I should say.
Is that one of your favorites?
Love Frank.
Damon can sing Frank Sinatra.
All right, are we all finished with signing the consent form? Perfect. The second sheet of your packet, if you have to flip that over, is the itinerary for today. First, we're going to welcome each other. Then, right now, we're going through the itinerary. Number 3, I'll be asking you if you participated in a focus group before. Then we'll explain the purpose of a focus group. We'll talk about our focus group, establishing ground rules. I'll answer any questions and concerns you may have. Then we will introduce, you guys will introduce yourselves. We'll watch Impractical Jokers. We'll go through the questioning, some little conclusion, and then on the 4th page of your packet, there's an evaluation at the end. The 3rd page is a note sheet. You may write any notes that you want to write down during the episode just to keep track of your thoughts. Has anyone participated in a focus group before? Nick has. Yes. Perfect. Okay, perfect. So a focus group is a small group of people like we're here today, and it's a sample that represents a much larger population. So we here today are supposed to represent the thoughts, ideas, beliefs, and opinions of a much larger population, which is the viewing audience of Impractical Jokers. Our group today is going to last approximately 1 hour. You may leave at any time. If you need, Penny, I know you need to leave at 12 o'clock. If you need to leave for the restroom, refreshments, an email, phone call, text, whatever it may be, you may. The episode of Impractical Jokers is called Pay It Forward. It is approximately 21 minutes. It is the first episode of the first season. Now I'm going to ask you guys, what are a few ground rules you think we should establish before we start? Just shout them right out. We're all in meetings.
Phone's on vibrate. How's that?
Phone's on vibrate.
Yes.
So let's pretend we're in a meeting. What are a few ground rules that you guys have for your meetings?
Do what I say.
I was just going to say that. Do whatever Frank tells us to do.
What Frank wants. Just respect others. There we go. First round, we know who's buying. Respect others and thoughts of others and beliefs of others.
Okay, perfect. I have 4 as a facilitator. Number 1, everyone needs to participate, please and thank you. Number 2, information within the focus group is confidential, so nothing is supposed to leave the room. Number 3, please focus and pay attention. And number 4, your favorite, number 1, which is have fun.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Do we have any questions or concerns about today's session? Okay, perfect. We can get started.
Technology actually works in this room. How many times have you tried to do this, right?
That's because we needed somebody under 25 to explain it to us.
We're going to get signatures for a good cause. They just throw adult virgins not by choice.
And in a warehouse store. Next woman behind you when you turn around, yell milk alert.
You all hear it okay?
Yeah.
Big lizards. We're at White Castle. We're going to work in the registers. I'm going to be trying to get tips, but it's not going to be easy.
Because the rest of us will be downstairs telling you what you got to say and do. We're going to be the worst workers of all time. And if you don't get a tip, you lose.
Castle, money. This is get ready. Oh wait.
One double cheese,
Okay.
4 White Castles, 2 small sodas. Scream the order back to him. So that's 1 double White Castle, 4 White Castle burgers, and a small drink. Staying. Waiting for card authorization. Approved. Approved. Look at the guy. How many cheeseburgers? Don't look at it. 4 double cheeseburgers. 4 double cheeseburgers. And what's your name? Gary. Gary? Yes. Okay, and beverage?
Bottle of water?
Bottle of water. Just 1 bottle of water?
That's it.
You driving back to Brooklyn tonight?
Yeah,
or-
right now, yeah.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of traffic on the Sunrise Highway. Thank you for the tip, Gary. I appreciate it. Hey, how you doing? Rhyme everything they ask for. Are you kidding me? 7 Schmeenburgers? An order of Funyun Schmings. So that's 7 B's burgers. 1.
He was gonna say something else.
And 1 5-piece Bleez Blitz. We do accept blips if you like the service. Blip cut there. All right, woman in. Tell her my girlfriend thinks it's appropriate I work here. I gotta tell you, my girlfriend loves that I work here. Because I'm hung like a slider.
Mark, flirt with this woman.
Are you okay? Did you hurt your arm? Yeah. Seems like you, let me see. Where'd you bang it on? You? Let me see. Oh my God, you actually have a bruise from it.
Very delicate.
Kiss it, kiss it. Okay, so let me read that back to you.
6 cheeseburgers for my sugar mama.
6 cheeseburgers for my sugar mama. 3 cheese ring sandwiches
For my boo-boo bear.
for my booby bear.
Extra pickle with your order.
I can give you an extra pickle with the order if you want.
Wait.
I'll tell you, there is a tip jar there. If you feel we've had exceptional service.
Change it into laundry. I'll give you $1.
Sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. Thank you.
We got 2 cold salt sandwiches. 882, daughter.
Freeze.
Stay. Hold it. Stay.
Don't move a muscle. Amazing. What is he thinking? He just keeps looking back left and right at no one. He's not saying anything. The guy, he ain't winning this. Hold! Hold! This guy is not. Saying one word. Okay, go. Thank you, Chip. Oh my God. Here you go. Here you go. Old English. Old English. Yeah.
Good morrow, sir, and welcome to the Castle of White. What's thou craving? Bring it to me, and I shall slay it. 2 burgers of ham. 2 burgers of cheese. And it's free. Your wit, sir, is legendary. 'Tis confusion. Squire! Sir? Is 52 cents. Generous! Lord in all land!
You know when you're amongst losers and they have hats on, you just want to go? You lost. We do accept blips if you like the service. I didn't get a tip But let me give you a tip. Do not underestimate me. I think I will not come back.
Sal Tuck's a pretty mean game for a guy in an apron, but he better man up and do it quick.
These days, it seems like everybody's got a cause.
Oh, save these trees. Sign here and I'll give this kid a shoe.
So today, we are trying to get signatures for our fake causes.
But the catch is that we do not know what the causes are. We haven't seen these because we've written our causes for each other.
I've written some horrific ones for you, my friend.
The goal is get as many signatures as you can. Whoever gets the least amount of signatures loses.
I'm going.
This is gonna be good.
Excuse me, guys. We're looking to get signatures for a good cause?
He has no clue.
What crazy causes we've written for him. Excuse me, do you have a second for a signature? Excuse me. We're looking to get signatures for a good cause. It's just for adult virgins, not by choice. Something with a woman, so. And I want to, not be a virgin. We're get signatures for a good cause today. It's to stop discrimination against men with micro penis like myself.
I don't have a microphone.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Discrimination against them.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it with us guys. I'll do what I can with what I have. You blow your nose, I want nothing to do with you. This is a petition against that bitch Irene. She's a bitch, just trust me. One second. He does like a creepy approach. What is he doing? Excuse me, ladies. Do you have 1 second?
We're complaining about, it's enough with this rain already. I mean, because it's been raining like non-stop. Right? Yeah, just enough with it, really.
Like the water that falls from the ground.
Just enough with it already. It's a little bit over the top at this point.
He's not getting anything, man.
We're getting signatures today for people that want to have sex with a person of your choosing on your birthday. So, on your birthday, how you would... It's unbelievable how many people signed for you.
You seem real non-threatening.
He doesn't seem threatening.
I don't seem threatening.
You want him moving next door to you?
No.
Well, there you go.
You have a few moments for me to talk to you about a cause real quick?
Look how high-pitched his voice is.
The more polite he gets, the higher his voice gets. Hi, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey, can I talk to you about the good cause for a moment? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Got a couple seconds to give me a signature just for a quick cause here? Sure, what is this? Yeah, it's to allow whites in the military. Yeah. In the military. Whites are in the military. In all legs of the military. Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard.
Why would I need to sign a petition?
I got the pen right here.
I don't care. I'm not signing something like that. That's what's killing our country. We're waving I think everywhere.
Well, I Hi, would you like to sign a petition? It's a really good cause. Now, you look like somebody that wants to help me out. He's not getting anywhere.
This is a swing and a miss.
You guys help me out real quick, sign a petition. It's to ban camel toe. Keep the camel toes in the zoo.
I'm gathering signatures for a free to support a good cause. Not of course, I just need a signature. I just did a quick signature, man.
Jerry does not want to talk to anyone, and no one wants to talk to him.
It's just a signature. Hey, honey, can I get you to sign a petition for a second, huh?
Hey, give me a signature. Hey.
You're just gonna ignore me? I'm a man. I have emotions.
Getting blown by.
It's just a racist. It's a really good cause. Let me just get this out here. It's to allow people to date their first cousins. Right now it's illegal. You gotta see my first cousin. Just a petition, just a signature. Nothing to it, nothing big. It's the oh boy. The public restroom masturbation. I don't blame you, sir.
So not one, but two losers. Murray and Q couldn't get a single signature. How do you like that?
It's enough with this rain already at this point.
Hey, honey, can I get you to sign a petition for a second, huh? I tried.
And you failed.
Hugh and Murr join Sal in Loserville with the toughest test yet to come. Coming up, the guys dare each other to get a little too friendly with strangers.
North Carolina? I got a handy there once. I got...
The list with the most fails pays the price.
We're in Times Square, and today we're going to be manning a tourist information booth.
We'll be wearing these nifty red jackets.
Yeah, and we'll have an earpiece in too. And the challenge is you have to say or do whatever the other guys tell you.
And if you refuse, you lose. Hey, how you doing? You guys have any questions?
How do you find in Central Park?
Central Park from here?
Man, you guys want to catch a titty while you're here?
Listen, if you wanna catch a like a titty,
That's a couple blocks up.
that's a block up that way and to the left. You know what I mean? Oh, sorry. Are you guys married? Soon. Okay.
Have you hit that yet?
Okay. Have you hit it yet? I don't know. I'm not asking. Yeah. Do you have a pen? All right. I'll write that down for you.
Launch the pen.
Tom Brady, that
Hey, you want me to take the picture?
Walk away. Walk away with the camera.
Hello? Yes? Oh, hi.
Can I help anyone? Questions? Hi. Where you guys from?
North Carolina.
I got a handy there once. I got... Oh, North Carolina? I got a hand job there once.
How are you? Kiss him. Welcome to New York, sir. Welcome, man.
Keep doing it. Keep going. Keep going.
Question? Any question you have?
Think about this lady's granola bar.
I didn't get a break
Find
today.
her granola bar.
I didn't get a break.
Is there already a bite taken out of that?
Yeah, I mean, Sal's throwing up in his mouth right now.
That's gross.
Start dancing to it.
Old school Joe, dance sport.
What are you guys doing out here?
Just answer questions.
Work the word circumcision into your answer.
Well.
It really does surprise me that you lost this one.
Explain this to me.
You can have your ass grinding against a woman. You're right up at someone's grill, but you cannot say the word circumcision.
Well, there's that.
I'm not going to talk to a pretty girl about snipping the tip. I got standards, gentlemen.
Joe's ladylike behavior cost him the challenge and a possible date. Now we've got ourselves a four-way tie for last, and it all comes down to our final challenge: a jumbo-sized smackdown in Costco.
Sorry, mustache.
Only mustache. Clown over here.
Well, don't call me clown.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you clown.
All right, mustache, don't call me clown.
Suck up, because the next loser is gonna have himself one crappy day. Well, we've got ourselves a barn burner, thanks to a four-loser pileup in last place. Who's going to pay the ultimate price? It all comes down to the final challenge.
So we're at everyone's favorite store, Costco. And the challenge today is we will be playing cashiers. We're wearing an earpiece. And we have to say whatever the other guys tell us to say.
We'll be saying things that normally get people fired.
And if you refuse, you lose.
We're going to be the worst cashiers ever.
Here we go.
Hello, welcome to Costco. Jean-Luc, are you French? Yeah. Oh,
I hate the French.
I gotta be honest, I hate the French. 244.
Make it rain.
Make it rain, bitch. Oh,
Rip it up.
Great.
Just rip it in half.
Great. What is this?
I'm sorry, that's not valid. That's the bit of rip.
This is rip. This is not valid. What's the occasion with all this cake? Something good?
Yellow.
Bucket.
Cake. Who caked the bucket?
Who caked the bucket? Who caked the bucket?
Who, honestly though, who caked the bucket?
Next woman behind you when you turn around, yell MILF alert.
Oh. Hey, muffler. So hard to do. Are you guys married?
Shake his hand and congratulate him on securing such a piece of ass.
Hell of a piece of ass thing. Hey. Anyone ever tell you look like Justin Bieber?
1975 called. They want their chest hair back.
Oh no. 1975 cold. That's it. They just called.
There's a mega sale on tampons in aisle 5.
I see you got his juice for tomorrow morning.
Cool. Oh, mango juice. That's very thoughtful of you to get that mango juice.
Is that for us tomorrow morning?
Because there's nothing I love in the morning more than a cold glass of mango juice.
Oh, hello. Can you just ease up on the attitude?
Okay, Diane, I'm going to ask you to just ease up on the attitude a little bit. My mother, I wish she knew how to make lamb rack. It was all TV dinners and like
Cigarette burns.
cigarette burns.
You're gonna hit the next customer with a hey mustache.
I'm sorry, mustache. Don't call you. See, I couldn't even do it, mustache. I had to. I was speaking to you. I was speaking to her.
Call you clown.
Don't call me clown, mustache.
All right, mustache. Don't call me clown. Is what I'm saying.
Scan each one of these or just one?
Joe, tell the next lady, is it me or do I feel something between us?
I'm married, so just so you know, I don't want it to get awkward.
Touch him with your nose. Put your nose on him.
Do it.
Right, and Richard. And change.
You can do it. You can do it.
Did you?
He knows the card.
You swipe there.
Well, we did what we were told, but Sal didn't.
There's a mega sale on tampons in aisle 5.
I don't even really know what happens with women down there.
You are such a loser, dude.
Don't call me a loser, mustache.
Shocking absolutely no one, Sal's our loser du jour. And now it's time for the other guys to make him pay for his failure.
Punishment time.
So, little known fact, Sal loves dogs.
Dogs? That's not really a punishment.
Well...
What do I have to do to dogs? What do I have to do to a dog?
You'll find out.
I'll stay.
When you fail at as many challenges as Sal has, you get punished. So we've designed what we think is the perfect punishment for Sal today.
Absolutely is.
Sal's a complete germaphobe, clean freak. So we're here at the dog park. The punishment is he has to go pick up dog poop and hold it for 20 seconds.
I can't believe I have to walk under his dog right now and do this.
These guys are
Okay, there's
insane.
3 Rottweilers. Pay forward. Do you solid. Put it in a bag? No, that's good.
he's gonna walk out of there and throw up all over the place. Where do I go? Oh my
Well, you know what's not gonna do anything. More. Come on, stop me. Oh my God. That was a Rottweiler, man. That was $155. Oh my God.
Excellent.
This is more fun than we usually have.
Yeah, it's a lot more fun. We usually have at 11 o'clock. That was their first show.
That was our very first one. We have, I think, 4 seasons or 5 seasons now, and the punishments get worse and worse every season. A lot worse. Yes. Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay, so now we're going to enter some questioning. The first question is, what did you like about the show? You guys can shout it right out. What did you like about the show?
It's hysterical.
Okay.
I could never do any of those things,
Yes.
but it is absolutely hysterical watching other people do it.
It's I don't know I did, but it reminds you of college pranks that you had with your friends and things that you did on your own. It just wasn't publicized.
Definitely,
You know,
definitely.
challenges. So.
A lot of my friends at school, when we talk about Impractical Jokers, we always joke around, oh, imagine we did this on campus, when we go to the library, and, oh, just grab someone's food, something simple, just, oh, thanks for the chips, you know, just something simple, you know, like, anyone else? What
It's
did you like about the
shocking.
show?
It is shocking at times that you wouldn't expect people to do that in public and get away with it.
Yeah, I think I was embarrassed for them on a couple of occasions.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they don't seem to have any boundaries.
No.
So.
No boundaries at all. Anyone else, what did you like about the show?
I think it's different than most, like, comedy shows that are out there.
Well, how would you go ahead, Nick.
I was gonna say, I feel like it's been done before though. I feel like the concept, like any MTV show like Boiling Point, or even Jackass for that matter. You know, that whole practical joke, with your friends in a group to see if you can get reaction from the general public. I feel like it's been done a couple times before.
How would you compare it to other shows that are similar? Would you compare it?
I was gonna say, I watch this constantly. I like this one more because at the end it's not just getting a rise out of people, but whoever loses gets a punishment. So I like that aspect too, because it's kind of like a game also at the same time.
Exactly. Okay, cool.
Because I think Jackass, at least a little bit, their stuff tends to be more physical stuff.
Yeah.
Like they get hurt doing some of the things that they do. It's almost like it's similar, but there's more stunt related versus this is just situational related.
There was a comedian, Howie Carr, I think it was. He had a similar thing.
Oh, Howie Mandel.
Howie Mandel, right? So he had a couple. I've seen a couple of shows where he has a couple, and then he's got the earphones and he's got a mic, and he tells one of the individuals to say something to, get a rise out of the other person. To act silly. It's kind of similar to that.
Okay.
But here you have 4 friends, and they know each other's hot buttons, which
Yeah.
I think makes it
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
that Howie Mandel show was after this had already been out like a year or so and got popular, and then so it was like TBS or somebody decided, oh, let's do our own show, and I don't think it ended up doing as well.
What channel is this on? Because I have never heard of it.
True TV.
Yeah.
True TV.
TV.
It's on
Wednesday nights,
like
right?
6 hours straight. at times.
Wednesday nights it's
Yeah.
on for all night.
Right.
I think Monday night it was on for 6 hours straight. Just watch one after another. And the nice thing is they bounce around. They don't just go, let's say a show like Friends. They go one after the other, after the other, after the other in order. This one just bounces around. So I saw this one the other night, and then I think the next one after that was like season 3, another episode from season 3. We'll move on to question 2. What did you not like about the show?
I think what Tony said, I was almost embarrassed at some of those.
Yeah, it's a little vulgar at times.
Yeah.
Felt uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's a little, yeah.
A lot of things they do and say, I know I'm surprised they can do it on national TV. It's just, what if a little kid just turned it on and was like, oh, Okay, great. Well, what's that, Mom? What's that, Dad? You know?
That was one of the things I didn't dislike it. I like the show. I think it's hilarious. But I think it would fly in New York City, but I don't know if this would fly in other parts of the country.
Okay.
So, you know, they have the demographic in New York City where people just ignore them or they'll participate but not really fly off the handle.
Right.
You try that in Mobile, Alabama, and it'll be a different story.
Do we have anyone here not from Rhode Island or the Northeast? Anyone from anywhere else? No? Okay. Okay. Question 3. When did you become intrigued or turned off? What captured you or pushed you away?
We get intrigued every time they describe what they're going to do. Excuse me, they describe what's going to happen in that particular challenge.
Okay.
You get,
Yeah, and plus you have no idea, because with each thing, it's because they're speaking it into you have no idea, like, so when the first person goes, the next person's gonna be completely different things they're gonna have to do and say, so you have no idea what it is, so you kinda like, you're just anticipating, okay, what are they gonna have this guy say, or what was gonna be the next charity that they were gonna have to pull out of that thing, so it's like, so there's some anticipation, you wanna see what thing they're gonna come up with next.
Okay.
I think the people's response to it kind of, it's funny to see some people go along and then others to, kind of keep.
Well, that one guy, when the guy was staring at the
For a minute,
$10
yeah.
bill,
Yeah.
and the guy's just like,
Right.
I think, any one of us probably would have been like,
Something wrong with that bill?
So this guy just went into a coma.
And I don't know, you kind of want more interaction with the people that they're challenging. You want somebody to fly off the handle. And then I wonder, do they get people that do and they just edit that out or not?
And they must.
Yeah,
They
they
must.
One of the things I find intriguing about it is you don't know how far they can push their friend's boundaries. In the case of the tampon incident, he said, no, I'm not going to. He wouldn't do it, so you never know what's going to come out of the friend's mouth and if it's going to be over the line or just they're not going to budge.
Exactly.
And because
Like
of
punishment.
Corey and Brett watching this show, I don't know if everybody's watched this show too. This one was kind of over the top. They're not like this normally, right?
They're
they
not
toned
usually
it down.
this
yeah.
this vulgar. You
Yeah,
could say.
they toned it down.
It's going.
Oh yeah.
It's going more towards making other people more making other people more uncomfortable. So I think last night there was one on a cruise ship, and some of the stuff they were doing, I'm not going to mention it because it's really funny. You guys can watch it. But some of the stuff they were doing were just making other people really uncomfortable, or making themselves really uncomfortable. Just kind of disturbing the peace instead of coming out with something more vulgar. Remember, this was the first episode, first season. That's kind of how they approached it in this first one. Question 4. Can you relate to any of the characters in the show or their experiences?
I have a bunch of friends like that.
And Damon, how about George's wall of shame in his
Oh,
office? Yeah. So people do this all the time, I think. Well, they try to.
Has anyone ever been pranked before? Something like this? Not this bad.
I'm sure we have. We don't just remember. I'm sure we have. We just don't remember.
Yeah, no, I've definitely been pranked.
Yeah, my friend used to do it all the time. When we were younger.
Yeah.
We used to do this stuff all the time. Outrageous. Somebody was taking a shower in like a locker room at the gym and grab all their clothes and run out.
Oh, jeez.
Stuff like that all the time.
Stuff you see in movies a lot of time.
Yeah, I had friends, like, if I was like, when we were in college, and if I was talking to a pretty girl at a bar or something like that, they'd come up to me and say, Rob, did you show her your Fruit Pie the Magician imitation? And the girl would be like, oh, geez, walk away.
Did you have a favorite scene?
The White Castle scene when he was kissing the woman's arm.
Okay.
That was funny.
Okay.
And she was loving it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
She was.
I love the whole petition scene was great.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that was
What is going to be in that envelope
Yeah.
when they open it up? He's got to say it out loud.
Yeah.
Because you already got them. You already got them right there ready to sign, then you got to open it up and read. Oh, it's for this. You already know what it is.
Yeah.
I like when they cut to the guys in the back and how they're like cracking up. Like Sal is my favorite, and sometimes he rolls on the floor laughing.
Oh yeah.
And I just love watching him laugh at whoever's out there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool, nice. Anyone else have a favorite scene, or a favorite character?
Sal,
Joe,
Mark.
Q, and Mark.
Is it always the same 4 guys?
It's always the same 4. They're lifelong friends. This is what they've been doing supposedly for their entire lives, and now they have a television show pranking each other.
It actually reminds me of Parker.
Oh, I can see Parker at a bar reaching over and grabbing someone's drink.
Parker and his roommate.
Yeah, I can do that. I can see that. Yep.
That's funny.
The other scene that was really funny was when he was, I think it was Sal was the cashier and he did the note, he had to touch his nose.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
funny,
Yeah.
especially when he was figuring out how to try to touch the woman, so when she turned her back, he touched her strap.
Yes.
Because if he made skin contact, she probably would have belted him, so it was funny.
That was
Yeah, he was
actually.
looking over at the credit cards. So
Yeah.
You justified it in his mind, kind of like, oh, I bumped into him.
No, in future episodes, they focused. Actually, it was Joe. They focus on Joe's nose because his nose is just ginormous. Everything is touch with your nose, touch with your nose. Could you understand everything they were saying? Everything that was coming out of their mouths. Could you understand?
Yeah.
You could.
Other than us not hearing it because we're laughing, but.
Okay. Do you feel that the reactions of those being pranked were appropriate?
Not all of them. Like that guy that was just stood there when he was looking at the bill. I'm like, that's something wrong with this guy.
Yeah.
Say something, and they couldn't believe it either. It's like, say something. I would have said something. We all think we all would have said something. There's a problem.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
have a
something.
stroke or something, right?
Yeah. We need to call 911. What's going on here?
I know when we've been out to lunch for quick business lunch, an hour. People, if they're taking a while, so just seeing him stand there, if he was trying to grab lunch quick, just stand there. I know I would have been, same thing.
Yeah. So that guy's kind of reaction was very weird to me.
And then the flip side, some people are pretty appropriate, like when he told the guy his wife was a nice piece of. Yeah. And they don't poke him. Like, but kind of appropriate reaction. Kind of let it go.
Exactly.
Yep.
And the whole mustache guy, and then he said, I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to her.
You get the feeling that would escalate quickly.
Yeah.
That was the one I thought was getting the most heated.
Yep.
For the two women in the room, how would you have reacted if someone said that?
Three.
Oh, three, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Looking this
Three. How would you have reacted? What do you think? Do you think she reacted appropriately? Just.
No. I would have said something back. For sure.
Definitely if it was a stranger, but if you noticed that he was kind of like playing with a bunch of people, I kind of maybe would have just like, I don't know, not laughed.
You knew
but-
it was coming because he
Yeah.
was doing it ahead of time.
Yeah, exactly.
So you either change lines or you just ignore the idiot.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep.
And then you get a big red thumbs down, and then you hopefully don't get punished at the end though. Would you say a celebrity guest would be beneficial, distracting, or a little harmful to the show if they brought a celebrity guest on?
Oh, absolutely. I think that it would take it to the next level.
Yeah.
A celebrity guest.
Okay.
See, I think
To
it's
see what they could
distracting
get the
because
celebrity get away with.
yeah, but I think it'd be distracting because the interesting thing is the friendship between the four people.
Yeah.
Now
Good
you're
point.
bringing in another person.
Plus, if you bring in a celebrity, chances are people are going to recognize him.
Yeah.
They're going to know something's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think distracting.
Okay, distracting.
Unless I know like they do like with the lift or whatever a lot of the athletes they disguise them like Gronk and whatever they disguise them and they have them drive.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm still like I know that's Gronk. How do these people not know that's Gronk?
Right.
I don't understand. So you wonder if it's staged. So with celebrities you have that chance that the people are gonna have an idea of that something's up.
Plus, they've done that before too. Like Ashton Kutcher did it with his show. He used to prank all the other celebrities.
Yeah, they prank the celebrities pranking celebrities. So that was a bit different. So they, these people were friends, pranking each other. So it's kind of that's a little bit different because But if you're like, if I'm at the grocery store and I see Ashton Kutcher, I'm like, okay, something's up here.
Yeah.
To me, it would seem like you're jumping Shark Tank now at that point because he's getting desperate for ratings.
Yeah.
They can't carry it with the four friends anymore, so they bring somebody else in to keep it fresh.
I feel it depends how they use a celebrity. Like if they're used as a prop and not actually participating in the pranks and stuff, but just like as a prop. I know they had one in London and one of the actors from a British show was like in a scene and like ran by in the back and they all started laughing and it was cool to see him because I recognized him. But I think the capacity in which they had the celebrity be on the show.
Okay, nice. Who do you feel would like this television show the most?
Definitely college show.
Yeah.
Guys,
I think
I think your demographics age like 18 to 40, 35, 40, and that's your
Stoners.
Yeah.
The millennial group.
or older folks like me who don't get offended at just about anything.
Women
so,
between the ages of 55 and 75.
No, definitely not.
With mustaches?
Yeah, it's definitely a guy's show though.
Okay. What would you be most interested in seeing in future episodes? What would you like to see more of, less of?
I like the surveys.
Okay.
The surveys were funny.
Okay.
I like the reactions too. I like the reactions. If they carried it a little long, you know, more what people would say or people would do. They cut it. They edit a lot. Like the guy with the mustache. He did hand him over the money, but I would have liked to seen more of what he had said, you know, to follow it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and maybe at the end of the show, I would like to see like in the credits
Yeah, like outtakes.
Coming clean and outtake it,
Yeah.
but then after it's exposed and they know that it's a joke, and to see the reaction at that point. So reacted one way and they came back. No.
Yeah, because they did that on some of the Jackass movies. The Bad Grandpa one at the end, they showed like, you know, afterwards when they're showing people like, you know, when people are about to get physical, like no, it's really like this guy with the camera, see, and then everyone kind of laughs about it.
It's fun to see the guy with the mustache's reaction.
Yeah.
He found out it was a joke.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would want changed specifically? Well, I know there've been a couple things that you said you would like changed, but is there anything big that you would want changed?
For me.
You know what? I watch the show pretty frequently, and if they went around, you know, if they went to different places, it seems like they do everything in New York, but if they went somewhere else, I think it'd be funny to get the reaction. Like if you did it in Orlando at Disney World.
Oh,
jeez. See, that goes to my point though. I said like they have that safe base in New York City. Right. I don't know if it would fly, and you know.
Well, I know they've gone to New Jersey, Atlantic City, and they've gone to Foxwoods. I know. I've seen them live at Foxwoods, but one of the episodes they showed them at Foxwoods. But I feel like it's all northeast. It's not like Midwest or anything.
They went on a cruise ship too. I saw that one was it last night or 2 nights ago? It was a cruise ship episode, which that was interesting. That was very interesting.
But you have people, you know, tourists or on a vacation, they're in a different mindset.
Yeah.
You know, you try to pull that, you know, I don't know, south side of Chicago or something like that, it might not fly.
Inner city Detroit.
Versus like Washington D.C. as an example.
Right.
I mean, Washington people would probably not even look at you. I would guess they're just so professional. So get out of my face. I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
I would think.
Now, this being the first episode, what worked well, you think?
The shock factor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the things that they were saying too. I mean, it seems like, you know, if it's the first episode, they're trying to grab an audience, and they, like you said, they got a little less raised here as they went through the episodes, but it looked like they were trying to grab an audience. You know?
I'm actually surprised they made it 5 seasons. You know, I enjoyed the show thoroughly, but I'm like, 5 seasons of this, and it hasn't gotten tired.
Yep, the pranks they get worse and worse, but they keep coming with new ones all the time. It's new ones. How would you describe the show to a friend? If a friend asked you to describe the show, you just describe the show. How would you describe it to them?
Humor is always tough to describe.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I would make a comparison to some of the other shows that I've seen. You haven't seen Boiling Point, where they try to get people to freak out, you know, on a time. I would like, it's sort of like that. They're friends pranking each other, or pranked, or what are some of the other ones that are out there? Or even like Rob Dyrdek's show.
Fantasy Factor.
Yeah,
or that one too.
Some of that nature. Try to use a comparison of other shows that I think are more mainstream.
Okay.
What was that Joe Rogan show?
Fear Factor.
Fear Factor.
Yeah.
So only a couple of you have seen Practical Jokers, correct? Only a couple of you have. How often do most of you watch television? Do a lot of us watch television? Okay. How often? How many hours? A couple hours a day? An hour?
Hour to 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours a day. 2 hours a day.
Okay. And do you have something specific that you watch?
Sports.
Yeah, I watch. If the Bruins are on, or the Patriots are on, or something like that, or if something's on like that, I typically watch that.
History Channel.
Okay, that's a good one.
Whatever my wife's watching.
Do you watch television enough to fit this in along with what you already watch, what you're interested in watching? Because these shows are usually a half hour long.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't watch this as a kid. Like that one, that was a lot more risque than I was used to. But I wouldn't watch it if my kids were in it.
Yeah, I tend to watch it like when there's, you know, when when I'm looking through the channels and it's like nothing catches my eye, I'm like, okay, well, I know I'll laugh at this, so I'll put that on because I know at least, if I'm bridging the gap between, okay, something comes on at this time that I wanna watch and I need to bridge the gap. And I'm sick of reruns of every other show that's on because it's, that's all you get now, and then, so that's when I typically kind of fit it in between other things I wanna see, or if it's intermission during the hockey game, okay, well, I can catch a couple skits and then go back to the hockey game.
Okay.
I'd say the same thing, yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. I would fit it in like as a filler, you flip it through.
For me personally, my dad found the show just flipping through. And my dad's from the Middle East, so he doesn't really understand English that well, and he dies watching. It's his favorite show. He always asks me, is the Jokers on? Put the Jokers on. So that's how my family got into it, and we actually DVR the new episodes.
Do you? Okay.
And we'll sit and we'll watch them together on the weekend.
I think that's what my brother does too.
Yeah, we actually got into it, make time for it, because we got to know the guys on the show and stuff.
Nice. Okay. How many people have Netflix or Hulu, Amazon, that type of thing? What if they were on Netflix or something like that? Would you watch it on a streaming service?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What if it was only on one streaming service? Would you switch your streaming service? You would not.
No.
What if it was only on a streaming service and it was not on regular television? Would you get a streaming service provider?
No,
Probably
I wouldn't go, no.
Okay.
Because you're affected by on-demand. I mean, you don't even, nowadays, if you miss a program, whether it's 2 days ago, you can just go on, click, and get it on. So you don't even have to worry about the downtime where you're flipping, because a lot of these on-demand, you can delete the commercials and go right through it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, but the only thing with the on-demand is there's now a lot of shows, and it's if you can find a show, there's certain shows that are just done for Netflix and things like that, so if you don't have that, you can't watch that show at all, because it's not gonna be on demand, it's not gonna be on your regular cable. So that, to me, it would be, if I'm gonna get a streaming service, it's gonna be not because of this one show, it's gonna be because there's a multiple of shows that I wanna be able to watch and do it that way. I'm probably one of the few people that doesn't do Netflix and stuff like that. I just,
Yeah, we had it for about, a month, we decided we didn't watch anything.
So I'm just, and I don't DVR things, it's, if I catch it, I catch it, if I don't, I don't, I don't lose sleep over it, so.
I also think nowadays there are so many other ways to watch it, even if it's only on one streaming site. Somebody records it onto their computer screen and puts it up onto a website for you to watch. So if it was just that one show on one service, I wouldn't get it. I'd find a different way to watch it.
Cool. Nice. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would we rate this show? 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. What would we say? You guys can show your hands if you want. What do you think?
Yeah, I really like the show.
I think it was hilarious. I'll give it
6 or 7.
I give it a 7.
Yeah, I give it an 8.
7, 8.
I give it an 8.
I give it an 8.
Nice.
I thought it was well done.
Okay. And is it something that you might go home tonight and go on your guide and try to go to True TV and watch?
I need to laugh.
I know we will.
Yeah, I have no choice. I have no choice, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be on tonight, I'm sure.
Alright, so the 4th page of your packet, which I see some of you already are there, is an evaluation form. If you could just read through that real quick, I think there's 6 or 7 questions. And you can leave your other comments below.
Oh, the whole thing,
yeah. Because he needs the demographics.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. I'm glad to hear that.
Thanks, Eileen.
You know, it's actually down to 3. When you get the problems with Sapphire, I think they have
He turned out son like that.
You then?
How did that happen? Had to be low.
My wife.
Okay, yeah, so that's a Providence Space Station, right?
Yeah, they actually have a room that.
I didn't know look at that show, that was funny.
It was fun.
Some days after work where you really need a laugh.
I had never seen that first one. That was a lot more wicked. Corey, what's your name? Corey.
Yeah, I believe you can, yes, that was right off iTunes. So we should have a meeting.
Which Corey? What's that?
Just I'm not sure when. Yes. That's, nope, leave that there, that's fine. Thank you very much, everyone, for your time.
Corey, good job,
Appreciate it.
good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Way to go,
much.
Corey. Way to go.